She knows how to budget groceries at 14. Not because someone taught her, because someone had to, and she was the someone available. She makes dinner on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and whenever the situation requires it, which is most days, she does homework after. If there's energy left, there's not always energy left. She's 14. She should be terrible at something, unserious about something. She should have the luxury of being bad at things without it mattering. She doesn't have that luxury, she hasn't had it for as long as she can remember, which isn't that long. She's 14 and already can't remember being just a kid. He stopped asking for things around 11, not because he got everything he wanted, because he understood before he should have understood that asking cost something that he didn't want to cost. So we learn to need less, which sounds like maturity. From a distance up close, it looks like a child making himself smaller to protect someone who should be protecting him. He's very responsible, everyone says so. They mean it as a compliment. He receives it as a compliment because he doesn't have the reference point to know that responsible at 11 isn't supposed to look like this. But it isn't just a time, it's a condition, a specific kind of permission to not know things yet, to not be needed yet, to exist without consequence for a while, just a while. Some kids never get that, and the world calls them mature, like that's a gift. It's not a gift. Too soon, they grew up too soon, before the world was done being gentle with them. Too soon, carrying what they shouldn't carry at ages they shouldn't know what carrying means. Too soon, and nobody noticed because they were so good at it, so heartbreakingly good at being too I know this one personally, the version of childhood that looks like something else from the outside, where you learn to read adults before you learn to read books, where you know the sound of a mood coming before it arrives and adjust accordingly and call that skill instead of what it is, which is survival, which is a child becoming very good at not being a child out of necessity, not choice. The choice was taken before they knew there was a choice to make. What do you do with a childhood you didn't get when you're 30 and safe now? And the emergency is over, but the reflexes remain. You still budget before you need to. You still make yourself smaller in rooms where smallness isn't required. You still listen for the mood before it comes. You do the work, the long, slow, expensive work of learning that you can stop now, that someone else can carry it, that you are allowed to not be the responsible one for 5 minutes. But sometimes on quiet evenings you grieve the child who didn't get to be a child, who was so busy surviving that they never got to just play. She's 14 and can't remember just being a kid. He learned to need less at 11 and called it maturity. A childhood that looks like something else from the outside. We see you, the ones who were too responsible too early, the ones the adults lean on instead of the other way around, the ones who learned that asking was a burden before they learned that needing is just human. You didn't fail childhood, and childhood failed you, and that's not the same thing. And it matters that it's not the same thing. Too soon, but you're here now, and you made it through. A kid you were deserved better, that's true. And the person you became because of everything you carried is extraordinary and exhausted and allowed to rest now. You're allowed to rest now. Put it down, someone else can carry it. You were too young then, you don't have to be now. Too soon, but you're still here, and that counts, it counts for everything. like something else from the outside. We see you, the ones who are too responsive, too early, the ones the adults leaned on, instead of the other way around. The ones who learned that asking was a burden, before they learned that needing is just human. You didn't fail childhood, childhood failed you, and that's not the same thing. And it matters that it's not the same thing. Too soon, I feel like you. Just true.